Good morning. All right, there's the disclaimer. This is not financial advice. This video is for informational and entertainment purposes only. Okay, let's get going because it looks like it might be a good day. All right, there's the cues. Yesterday, this move shot us right to the 5MA. The 5-day moving average, and it actually shot us right above it, and we have held it. We lost it there, but then we've held it all night, and we're even above it a little. The 5MA is sitting right at 617, so right in here. Now we could continue selling. That's not outside the realm of possibility, but I'm bullish, as you may know. I think we continue to go up here. We could get little pullbacks. There's news released at 5:30, GDP and unemployment, I believe. And so we could see a big move. We're already at the upper limit for today, but my upper limit is going to be right here, 630. We could pop a little higher, 634, if we're really, really screaming today, which could be because I think a lot of people were short in this, and I think they may have made a mistake. The lower limit is 602, so this can really fly down. They've kind of capped the upside, but tons of downside. So I'm not really a believer that we're gonna stop at this upper limit, 622 today. I think we could pop through these. I would look more like 630 today, provided the news released is as good as I expect it to be. Looking at some stocks that I'm in. We'll go to an hourly. Intrepid Potash. This is food. This is it's potash. It's for farmers. This is the sectors that you want to be in 2026. The market, as I tell my group, the market is foot on the gas, some speed bumps ahead. It's inflationary, so food is going to go up. Yeah, that sucks for most people. Let's take a look at Cleveland Cliffs, because Cleveland Cliffs broke out yesterday, as I was hoping it would. We're getting pretty extended from the moving averages, but that's fine because we can extend before we come back. And see, we're just starting this breakout on the daily. And so what I would look for is a big candle today to really push this Bollinger up, to really show that, yeah, that's the direction we're going. And that shows it to the people that are short the stock. That's who it shows it to, actually. Okay, some of the new plays that I started this week. Huntsman on that red day yesterday and Tuesday had two good red days I was buying. And here we go. We look good. Huntsman looks good. This is on a larger time frame. I'm all about this formation. This is a leading diagonal because of all the overlap. overlap, up and then back, overlapped it, up and back, overlapped the whole thing, up and back, overlapped almost the whole thing. So you're just overlapping the same price over and over and over. And then you shoot out at the end. So this is how stocks start. Let me see if I can make that make sense. This is how a bullish formation starts in a stock. It starts with a leading diagonal, and then it comes out of the leading diagonal, and it creates a new wave, a new momentum wave, because all this was just setting up for the real move. So the entire life of this company, from, I believe it was started like 2005. Yeah. From 2005 until now was built for this time period. Whatever's happening in this time period, this company was made for it. And let's see what they do. Manufacturing of differentiated organic chemical products, polyurethanes, performance products, and advanced materials. I'm a materials guy. I'm all about materials. This is where I want to be. This what I was saying about IPI, Cliff. This is the same sector, and the entire life of this company was built for this moment. And these leading diagonals, how I describe them is, once they end here, it's a lightning bolt. I call it a lightning bolt, and I say lightning in, lightning out. That's how they come out of these. So I'm fully expecting this to have a major move. I'd like to get up to the 200, and I'd like to do it right quickly. So I'm jazzed about this one. We'll see how this plays out for me. The other one, AES company, I started that position this week, and that is doing quite well. I like how this is building. It's on the 50. This should start popping up real soon. This is energy, clean energy, renewable. Seals Corp, LAES, I started a position in also. I got stopped out yesterday and had to buy back in real quick. Cheeky bastards. Yeah, I mean, even Mumu has that as a breakout. Iridium, I was jazzed about this. This quickly became one of my larger positions, and it's up 4% pre-market. Yeah, I was buying this heavy. They are in satellites, and they have a lot of satellites, I think. And I think they're going to start leasing their satellites. That's just a hunch. But everybody seems to want satellites, and these guys have them. So I think they're going to be very, very popular here shortly. And 4% pre-market tells me shortly is now. All right, let's look at some of the other guys that let's take a look at the retail, since Trump has walked back his tariff talks. And yeah, here we go. Under Armour popping again. I like it. On the hourly, still going. I like it. I like it a lot. Gap. Once we get above 28, then we should have some free flying. Should really start to move. AEO, they're issuing shares. So we'll see what they do. I mean, they're still above support. This is still a great stock, especially on a larger time frame. Still great. They're just issuing stock, so we'll see what becomes of that. I mean, that's still breaking out, though. Abercrombie and Fitch is I think it's getting ready to make its move too. I think it's getting ready to turn up. We'll see, because this is a strange one. It could drop to 93 and then continue up. But yeah, the retail's doing well. New tech, RR. I was excited by the move for RR. I've been telling holders in the group, this is what we need to see. We need that big 10+% day. I'd like another big 10+%. Let's get us to 468. Let's pop above that even. Yeah, but this is what I was waiting to see, a sign that we're breaking out of this and continuing this big wave up. And that's what I'm starting to see here. DeFi, I talked about a little the other day, so we'll talk about that again. DeFi, again, this is going to go with crypto. So I think we bottomed yesterday in this little pullback, and I think we continue the uptrend. Triple D looks great. Once we break 294, we should get some good momentum. But this is what this is a good example of what I talk about, that you never get too far from the moving averages. See how you popped way up and then you came right back down. You won't escape this 50 for very long. You'll always come back. So if anybody has a tough time figuring out when to sell, if you're starting to fly away from the 50 MA, yeah, that's a good time to sell, because you're going to come back. Everything comes back eventually. GSAT, this one I'm still not sure of. This could have more downside before upside. So that one is the one that I keep an eye on. IREN, this had the same situation yesterday. I sold and then had to buy back real quick. IREN looks good. On a larger time frame, IREN looks really good. Should pop. We should start breaking these highs on a lot of these companies. AAOI had a big drop yesterday. Looks to have recovered nicely, and now this looks like a bullish formation again, and now we should hit my 43. Qubits, another one that's issuing shares, 10.4 million shares. So we'll see what happens when they're done. This is not this. Yeah, this did the opposite of like RR and those others. Like, I wanted to see this show me that it was breaking out. Like, this candle really looked like it was, and then this candle killed everything. Actually, this one. So I don't know what the qubits are doing, or quantum is doing here. They have an event next week, so I think they're probably selling off into the event. My guess is it wants to tag this 200 at 2060. BBAI, this did the same thing. I mean, this needs to start popping up off this support. But again, this one touched the 200, so I think we're good here. I think it did what it needed to do. So hopefully we start getting the momentum up. And yeah, we don't really have divergence here, so that kind of worries me that this could roll over again. But yeah, I mean, it probably grabs support here at 520. ASTS hit 120. That was my warning. And then I said it'd probably go to 100. It went to like 97. Okay, let's see what it does now. It was oversold, so it's getting a bounce. Is it going to keep the bounce and keep going up? I mean, it's really bullish stock, so yeah, I wouldn't bet against it. Okay, let's go back to the cues as I close this out for this morning. Hopefully, data in 20 minutes keeps the momentum going and we continue to fly. All right. Your levels here, watch this gap. You could come down 617, retest the 5 MA, and then I would look for 630, but you've got to get through 622, and then you might have a hang up at 626. 626 is actually the big one that it's got to cross through. That's where it's been getting smacked down this entire run. So that's what we got going today. Be safe, be wise, and as always, good luck out there.